Hello and welcome to this energy healing session for you. The title for this session is Finding Space Despite Feeling Squeezed. The outside world can very much come in on us at times, and so what this session is going to be really focusing on is allowing you to access your internal space, no matter what's going on in the world around you. So please get comfortable while I just settle myself, and then we can start the session. The first thing that actually we are going to be focusing on is the physical tension in the body that can result if we're feeling overwhelmed in some way. So we're just going to breathe into that, all those areas. So for example, maybe you're aware of the back of your shoulders or your neck or some other part of your body, and you might like to just imagine that you're breathing in and out of that part of the body, and with the focus on allowing releasing of the tension with your out breath. And this is also combining to release the tension and the holding patterns in your whole body and the muscles in your body. We've also got to focus on really on the emotions that can arise when things happen that are out of our control, that we don't particularly like. And also there's a simultaneous focus on the awareness of things that are out of our control that bring us into a state of fear that we, again, have no control over. So focus now on your digestive system. It's all to do with digesting what's happening. So, in my sessions, we very much look at things in different ways. And so with the digestive system, it could be the physical digestive system, but it could also be, how you are digesting life, how you're dealing with what life is throwing at you. And it's the resistance within you that is causing the discomfort, and that is the sense of uneasiness within you. And all of these sorts of pressures can lead to feeling not only fearful but panicky. And so what we're doing in this session is And by focusing on these things, it's allowing these things to come up so that they can become less strong within you, so they can be released, and so that you will be able to access your internal space in a way that is calming and connecting. Okay. So really this whole idea of feeling squeezed, what that is really relating to is being in situations where you feel like you don't have any control. But you do have control over how you react and how much you are willing to engage with whatever is happening around you. And you can choose to step away from things if they are upsetting you or not in alignment with you. You can instead choose to come into your own space, come into connection with yourself. And maybe physically to actually remove yourself from situations if they feel too much for you, so that you can physically have a bit of quiet space around you as well, if that's what you feel you need. And at this point in the session, there's an awareness of worries coming up. Now, worries are always about the future. So if you take your attention off your worries and actually bring them to your present moment now, right now, and just check in with yourself as to how things are for you now, right now. Can you do that now? You'll probably find that you're more peaceful than you thought you were when you were thinking about your worries. So you can use this. Just check in with yourself into your present moment, into your present breath. How is your body? How comfortable are you? How is your breath? All of those sorts of things. You can just check in and notice. There's now a focus on a nice, slow, even, big breath in and out. And there's now a consciousness of connecting to your solar plexus. So this is your chakra, your energy center, that is all to do with your sense of yourself, and it's to do with your sense of personal power, and it can also be to do with receiving. And it is very much associated with connecting to your internal sense of yourself. It's really connecting at a level that is beyond language, that is just connecting to your inner knowing. It doesn't actually, it's deeper than language. There's now connection to calm, to your breath, to feeling centered and connecting to your unified chakra. So to me, this is located just at the top of the abdomen and is really representing you in your entirety from a chakra perspective. And there's a sense of clearing coming up with this focus on the unified chakra, clearing things that are weighing you down that you can't do anything about, things that are weighing you down that don't benefit you, don't serve you in any way. So they're coming up in the session in order to be released so that you don't need to hang on to these things. And there is this sense of you, from this sense of yourself, giving yourself permission to step away from things that you don't have any control over. And now there's a sense of settling and calming within the muscles in your body, particularly your back and your tummy, but it's your whole body really. And now there's grounding. It's a very slow motion session today. It's really to help you feel and to access your sense of peace. So we've got this grounding, focus on grounding coming in. And a sense of settling, of everything in the session settling. I'm also being drawn now to an awareness of your ears and your hearing, and this is to do with consciously deciding what you are and are not going to allow in or allow to bother you. So it's really to do with those things that previously might have sparked anxiety or fear in you, actually now allowing those things just to wash over you, to for you not to be absorbed or drawn in by these things that you don't wish to take on. So you've got this continual sense of releasing down through your back, grounding through your sitting bones, the base of your spine, or through the soles of your feet, or all of those areas. So there really is this sense of taking back control of your sense of yourself and of being able to access that when you want. And you can do that just by imagining that you're breathing in and out of the center of your chest so that you have that connection to your heart center. And just try it now with me if you like. So on the in-breath, you can imagine breathing in to the center of the chest, making connection with that sort of area of your body. And on the out-breath, you can imagine the warmth from that breath spreading out a little bit and more and more gradually with each breath through your body. So it's spreading that energy from your heart center out into the rest of you. And we've got the conscious release of worry coming up as well, associated with the spleen, which is all to do with worrying from a Chinese medicine perspective. There we go, that's releasing now. And now we've got grounding. Okay, so that's the end of this session for you. I hope you felt you benefited from that, and if you'd like to be notified when I post new sessions for you to use, just click the little bell. See you soon.